Okay, so we're back to Game Kiwi Plays Yakuza. I'm Mike CP,
And I'm another person.
and we're gonna go do a skippable side quest. Kage, the information broker, has a hot tip for me and wants me to go meet him. That's a name in this, right? Kage? I'm used to different names for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kage is his name. It's what appeared on the little phone, piece of information now.
Okay.
Do many characters' names change between the... Yeah, I was about to say.
Mainly him.
Did he change between this?
It's mainly him and your boss that died.
Ah. Oh wait, people keep referring to Oyabun even after he is dead?
Yeah, I mean, games will refer to
Well,
stuff that happens, especially the next game. The next game ties into this a lot.
Okay. Alright then.
4 touches
Yeah, I was
on
about
this
to say,
one,
Oyabun isn't a name anyway. Oyabun's a title.
What happened?
but he has a proper name.
Well,
Yeah.
a woman came.
I learned that through watching those Yakuza movies.
The wife of the late Sohei Dojima. Yayoi Dojima. What? The wife of your ex-boss, the one you killed.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want any trouble, so I made her leave. She left you a letter. She asked me to hand it to you.
That sounds like trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is obviously a trap.
That place is now a hideout for ex-Dojima gangsters.
And I guess this is where we were tortured.
Regardless of what you think, they're trying to lure you into a trap.
Now, on my list of side quests, there's no new side quests in the next chapter, which makes me think it's a boss fight or big set-piece chapter.
Yeah, I think it'll be a set-piece chapter where you're in a specific area. Like the one where you had to go to the funeral.
Yeah. Or even the Majima one wasn't so much of a set piece as it's just a boss fight chapter. But yeah, but
Will we see much more of Majima?
not in this game actually. He's not as much in this one, unfortunately. They didn't.
How prominent a character is he later in the series?
Oh, he gets. Once they realized that he was very, very popular, they started putting him in a bunch.
Ah.
So sometimes I'm having trouble. Sometimes I have trouble telling where's a texture seam and where's a locker key. I was right this time. That was a locker key.
Is that number 1?
Yeah. Although, I guess there's not too much of a problem with seeing the seams for textures.
Yeah, I see them every now and then. It's an old game.
Yeah. Graphically, it's fine. This probably looked pretty good back then.
I'd say it looks decent enough now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little blurry because of the limited resolution of the PS2. But it probably looks fine if you're one of those unholy emulator users.
No, I actually reckon this would look awful if emulated and
It looks
up-res the whole bunch.
sharper. There'd be less jaggies. So there's a lot of jaggies in this.
Yeah, but I think you'd notice the quality of the textures much more, or the repetition, or how simple they are.
Yeah, maybe. At the very least, it could use some anti-aliasing.
Yeah, I guess it could do that.
Oh man, there are a lot of guys here. And
Oh, yeah.
I just teleported into a different zone. I can never drop kick again. There we go. Never mind. I'm back.
Oh, 2 for 1. 2 for 4.
I didn't meet 4 for 4. I got 2 both those times.
No, you did 2 drop kicks and got 4 guys.
Yeah.
And
so
you
4
need to get that
I'm
hammer.
4 for 2 then. What hammer?
In the top right corner near the vendor, what looks like vendor machines. You need that.
Was the... Oh, that's
Yeah,
boring.
we need to notice. Oh,
Another thing they add later, that I'm not sure when they add it, is they add unique heats for, like, every weapon.
yeah, I remember you mentioning that in like one of the first episodes, I believe.
It's like you can get a pair of pliers, and you'll put somebody in a headlock and pull teeth out.
Oof. Nice.
Yeah, it gets pretty brutal. I was watching some of the heat moves in 5. And one of them, you have a guy on the ground, laying face down. You just grab the back of his head and run his face along the ground.
Ugh. Does it leave a stain on the pavement?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it.
These games get very, very violent. Like, graphically. I also can't wait until we get off the PS2.
Is the jump that huge between the PS2 and the PS3 versions of the game?
Mostly I want to start using the DualShock 4.
Ah, that makes sense. Wait, is DualShock 4 compatible with the PS3?
Wired.
Ah.
Which I'm sitting so close to the console I might as well. My computer DualShock 4 is right here anyways. How do I get into this building is what I want to know. It's right here, okay.
I always feel like when you're running around this city, outside of like 2 or 3 different areas, you can never tell exactly where you are without looking at the map.
Mm-hmm. Well,
like, the angles and the actual environment isn't too distinct.
Well, the environment's distinct enough. It's mainly the camera. Once you get free camera control, navigating the city's nothing.
Ah.
Is this frozen on the screen? Am I gonna have to cut this out? Oh no, it's a slideshow. Okay.
Who was there taking photographs, Mikey? Someone was there.
Okay, so this is the aftermath. Right. Oh, I know we saw that stuff. That was just a recap. Thank you, Cosmo. I might have forgotten after 10 hours. Ooh, these wall textures don't look great.
Nope.
Actually no, it could be like a... There could have been an art installation here. And they just never changed it. I'm gonna go with that.
Weird how nobody's... Oh, there we go. Nobody's moved in since last time we were here.
I mean, it's haunted.
You reckon she's a ghost?
Maybe.
You gotta tell me if she's a ghost, man.
I mean, it's hard to know.
Well, she's not see-through, so... That's one vote against ghostliness.
Haven't you watched Qui-Gon yet? It's hard to tell if somebody's a ghost. Until it's too late.
No, I haven't watched Qui-Gon yet. About to. It's what I was going to do after this.
You should. The movie's a masterpiece.
But yeah, she doesn't look like a ghost to me. They were there, though.
They could be ghosts.
Yep, they're probably ghosts.
I mean, we are playing this in October.
God, some of those guys are so fat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a sword. It looked kind of wobbly. This is more...
Like, it seems like ex-Yakuza members just put on weight as soon as they retire.
This is not a dropkick environment.
No, it's not. The camera's not smooth enough for it.
No.
Still, though, doesn't seem like it's that difficult to fight.
No. I mean, it's a
have
side...
2 health bars, but they're short health bars.
Yeah, it's a side quest, so...
You should hit someone with the vase.
I would, but... As happens so often, whenever I pick something up, they immediately knock me down.
That shitty little stomp that you have, not the heat special one, just the regular stomp.
Uh-huh.
It looks so pathetic. It looks like you're just like knocking some dirt off your foot.
I mean, kinda air. Man, I forgot to get rid of this Italian perfume.
Plus, that bento was almost useless.
Yeah, I just wanted to use it and get it away from me. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. I'm trying to special him on the ground and it keeps not working. It keeps moving me out of position right as I press the button to activate it.
He just didn't want to go out that way. Can you blame him?
I guess not.
He's seen you shitty stomp all those other guys. He doesn't want to be the one who gets the mega stomp.
I guess. There's a lot of cutscene in these last 2 episodes.
I like it. There should have been this many cutscenes at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, probably.
Are you the one who killed Dojima?
I doubt it
took the
will,
blame
but I
for
really hope the
someone
remake of
else,
this game
didn't
comes
you?
out in the West.
Who?
I
Who killed him?
don't think it will.
I don't either.
Just give me
The people on the Sega employees on the stream seemed pretty enthusiastic about the
promise to give
series.
you the answers when I'm finished with what I gotta do.
Yeah, of course they are. They work on it. They're not accountants who look at the numbers and realise, oh shit, there's no chance of this.
I imagine Sega is a joyless company most of the time. I'm surprised they were streaming it at all. And they plan to do more. Up to and through the release, they said.
What other traditional game companies do you feel like are joyless experiences to work for these days?
Ubisoft?
Nah, I'm not so sure Ubisoft would be.
Depending on what game they're working on.
Depending on where in the department, or which department you work in.
Yeah.
Like, if you are the guy who makes all of the cloak textures for all of the Assassin's Creed characters and you do nothing else, then yeah, I can see that being a shit job.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Is there food around here? Food is... There's no food at this half of town? I have to go down the street. One of the Activision branch companies is probably pretty miserable. Anyone who makes a year...
Activision and Blizzard still together?
Yeah. Anyone who makes a yearly
Because
thing, I
isn't
would
Blizzard
think.
supposed to be really good for employee retention?
Probably.
I think they are. But then, they're not the Activision side of things.
Yeah. Probably, maybe Valve if you want to make games and the game you want to make isn't Dota or Counter-Strike.
Or a game. They don't seem to make games anymore.
Dota and Counter-Strike are games.
When did they make those? They're multiple years old at this point.
They're redoing Dota 2 right now. They're giving it they're upgrading it to the newest version of whatever their thing is. I forget what their engine's called.
You mean they're releasing a patch? It's not a new game, it's just a patch.
It's a patch that's bigger, like 150% bigger than the base game. They're completely redoing it. It's essentially an HD remaster patch.
I don't count a HD remaster as a new game.
I don't know how long CSGO's been out. But yeah, I guess if you
Valve
want to
aren't in
make
the
new
business of
things in
making
general.
games. They aren't in the business of making new games, they're in the business of selling new games.
I bet Left 4 Dead 3 will come out soon. Or not soon, but in the nearest future.
You really sure?
I think so.
Seems like the 4-player horde type games have died down a lot, or they've been overtaken by all the other million people who can also make those games now.
Yeah, but Valve can make it polished enough for people that want to pick it up and try it again.
Yeah, if you think so.
Probably off the nostalgia of Left 4 Dead alone, because those games are real popular.
I've never really played a Left 4 Dead game. I've never been a co-op game sort of guy.
I thought the first one was real fun, and like the second one too much. I like co-op games.
I just never actually had the internet to be able to play them.
Oh yeah. Like Rainbow
no
Six
point picking
3
it up
on the
for
original
display.
Xbox. I played the co-op mode of that for like hundreds of hours when that was out and working.
But yeah, my choices were always single player or split screen.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not picking split screen, sorry.
Stop giving me perfume.
Just not gonna do it.
Split screen's okay. Although I prefer.
Nah, I'm not. When you get to like the Xbox 360, PS3 generation games, and the detail in it just starts to look like absolute shit, and then the frame rate takes a huge dive.
Yeah, I mean, if it's only 2-player split screen, it's probably gonna be okay.
But yeah, I've always been a single player person.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've played a lot of
Get rid, yeah,
couch
that one as well,
co-op,
the Italian one.
couch multi stuff. I like.
I'd have to get someone to sit on a couch with me and play a game.
Yeah. Like I've played a lot of couch multiplayer, Towerfall and stuff.
Yeah. I've never been able to get someone to come over just to play a game on the couch.
Oh yeah. Towerfall's a lot of fun with 4 people.
Really wanted. Yeah. I've never really wanted to get people together to play it either.
Girl. Correct. I was just told that the girl has arrived at our headquarters in Chinatown.
Okay, so now
Now,
the
about the
triad's
reward you
coming in here hard.
A deal is a deal, correct?
Yeah, no problem. So, 3
Is the guy
billion
we beat
yen
up
to
at
your
the funeral?
Snakeflower Triad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Mr. Shimano, you take 7 billion?
I think that is the Tojo one, isn't it?
5.
Yeah.
Then
Or is
who
it a
gets
Doi?
the remaining 2?
What?
Ah,
The Doi is
there
the
you
Yakuza
are.
papers.
Lao, let me introduce you to someone.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
right.
a lieutenant of the Omi family, Tirada.
A movie.
That's the one,
A movie
Omi.
we watched for
Omi
our
family.
He's the
podcast
one
that
got
if you
us
haven't
the
listened to, you should go
information
listen to.
about
'Cause it's
the girl
pretty
from
good.
That idiot Nishiki. The Omi family. gets
Yeah, he's the
remaining
head of
2
Omi
billion.
family.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I understand.
That dumbass kid, Nishiki. He just doesn't fucking get it. He's 20 years younger than me, for fuck's sake. Does he really think he can outsmart me?
Well, maybe. I mean, you fell victim of the Cosmo Special. We're on Chapter 9.
Repeatedly.
Rescue. No, we've only fought him once.
Yep.
The Cosmo Special is a repeated
No,
action.
I mean, you repeatedly
Well,
did
I
the
didn't
Kazuma
expect
special
the
on him
Snakeflower
to beat him.
Triad to get involved.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kazuma. They may be interested in the pendant, but they've got no reason to harm
Snakeflower is a real lame name for your
Date.
gang.
It's
Haruka.
okay.
She's all by herself in that fucking city.
For a triad.
Looking for a mother she's never met before. She's
What,
only
are you
9
passing a
years
judgment
old,
on triad
and
names
she's
here?
so
Yeah.
determined to find her
I mean,
mother.
I'm the one who's played Sleeping Dogs Completion
Yeah.
a couple times.
When I heard that Haruka was trying to
I know a bit about
The
video
names
game
in Sleeping
triads.
Dogs were
reminded me of
cool.
what happened 10 years ago.
The ones in Sleeping Dogs had cool names.
It reminded
They're
me of
about
how
on
I
the same
felt.
level. They're the same kind of feeling.
Snakeflower is real
protecting
lame.
someone very close to me. But when I think about it now, maybe I was just running away from everything. I just couldn't accept what I knew fate had in store for him. I couldn't do it. I didn't have the balls. I should have just let fate take its course.
Probably.
Instead, I twisted his destiny. But then sometimes I think, was right to fight against destiny. When you're protecting something important to you and the situation
Of course
becomes
we're going to
desperate,
set piece. We're going to a different city,
you'll
so
jump
they don't have a
over
whole
any
map
hurdle.
for it.
no matter how high it may be.
Different
Now that Mizuki's
prefecture,
gone,
even, I think.
Haruka, I mean, she's just a little girl.
What is the difference between a city and a prefecture in
so
Japan?
hard
Is
to
that like
find.
the
It's like-
state or district?
It's like a state.
If she's going to fight her destiny,
Yeah, I
I'm
thought so.
prepared to protect her with my life.
Because I was wondering, I was looking at where certain people in Japan that I know are from, and it was always listed as prefecture.
Yep.
And this is like, well, it's not a word we use.
So, this must be the snake
Well, at least we
flower
don't use
triad's
much.
hideout.
Right.
Well, that's-
Real
We'll check on
innocuous
the police
hideout there.
investigation for Haruka.
I've never been to
You're
a Chinatown,
Going
Japan.
in alone?
Yeah, sorry. But in your condition, you'll just slow me down.
I've never been to Japan.
Ah, fuck it.
Never mind Chinatown in Japan.
All right, then.
Sorry.
I'm
Don't go
starting to
dying,
plan another trip there.
Kazuma.
Probably next couple years.
What do you reckon you're going to do while you're there?
I don't know.
Anything in particular?
How many, sir?
Tell Lao Gui.
You should come up with some crazy plans. Go somewhere in Japan that you've never been to before.
Well, that's probably gonna happen.
Unfortunately, there isn't anyone by that name in this
Like,
establishment.
have you been to a more provincial,
sir?
like less...
I lived in the countryside for 3 months.
I was about to say go to the countryside. How about the coast?
Not really, no.
You should go to a more coastal city, though.
Maybe. Great. Great sword.
Shit
That's what I
popped
need.
off quick. You've got your katana.
I do have a katana.
Good thing you have me around. I remembered that.
Don't run like a little
You should show them the superiority of the Hanzo steel, Mikey.
Their swords are probably...
Nope, not the wooden table chair.
Their swords are probably much better. To be completely honest.
Man, fans of katanas are so weird.
I mean, they're good for what they're good
They're
for.
super obsessive.
I mean, they're good for this, I guess. If they were wearing any sort of armor at all.
Yeah,
Great.
they have absolutely no penetration. They're just good for cutting.
Yeah. Oh, they're good
You
for...
were only good in Japan because Japan didn't have the resources for making proper chainmail.
They're good.
Or
They're good
didn't
for
have
stabbing.
the culture that made that.
I think if you poke it right with chainmail, it'll work. Ooh, frame rate.
I don't think they're actually. The ends on them are sharpened, but they're fragile
Yes, they
compared to regular swords. So
it
they're too
depends on-
brittle, severely thrust
It depends on the maker,
against armor. Yeah, I guess.
because the high quality ones will have a rigid, thicker side and a softer other side, so they're more flexible. But look how much faster this one is. This one's for cleaving.
Yeah, this is a way better weapon. In fact, you can sort out an entire group of guys with that.
That's not what I wanted, but it'll do.
Go through another chair instead of the sword right there.
They just don't stop coming.
Dude, how many staff does this restaurant have?
Looks like a big restaurant. There we go, that's what I wanted.
But yeah, katana really doesn't have much in the way of thrusting capability. It can cut like any other sword.
Yep.
In fact, can probably cut better than most, but don't thrust with it.
If you can get in a nook or a cranny, it'll probably be fine. You're not getting through armor with it though.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get a unprotected element of their body.
Can I,
Give
like,
me
drop it
a
upstairs?
western sword any day. If I was to pick between a sword and a katana.
I'd probably pick a Chinese sword actually. They're pretty close.
Just trying to think of what type of sword I'd actually pick. I'd probably go for a saber, in all honesty.
I mean, if I were gonna pick, I would pick katana because it's the one I know how to use.
I'd just go for a
But if you don't know how to use,
like 1800s saber.
if you don't know how to use one at all, then I guess it's maybe a broadsword.
Yeah, in a severe disadvantage.
Because a broadsword, you don't need as much technique.
Nah, you need technique for all swords, really.
Yeah, but
And the issue with a broadsword is you need a lot more strength to actually swing it.
Yeah.
Whereas with a saber, you kind of have a lot more flexibility of
That's
how
true.
you swing it, or the angles at which you swing. These guys are making real bad decisions with these massive jumpy kicks up here on the second floor balcony. Ooh, that was a nice drop kick.
that's a pretty cool sequence I did there.
Mm-hmm.
Any items I can pick up? Can I get like a sword or something, or is there a health item around? I can get a sword. Once I can get the angle to pick it up. There we go.
Now, if I was trained in using the sword, I would go for the rapier.
Yeah, probably.
Just because I like rapiers.
Rapiers are pretty cool. They're usually what I go for in Castlevania and stuff.
I just like pokey weapons.
I'm just gonna fight every single being in this restaurant.
Yeah, you're gonna kill all of them.
Oh, this
This is wholesale murder.
guy's doing some cleaver action.
Huge
here.
as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can pick a chicken as a weapon, Mikey.
Can I?
It looked like you could take a chip. Yeah, it looks like you can take chickens off the wall.
Okay. Phone,
You can't
please.
deny me the opportunity to see someone get hit with a raw chicken, Mikey. Please don't pass it up.
My fucking phone keeps vibrating.
Also, help.
Yeah, I will. These guys have like considerably more health.
Yeah, they have way more health and they're way more agile than the old enemies you fought before.
The beer bottle does pretty good.
Hmm.
I won't use too many of these.
Yeah, I was
though.
about to say. Now's the emergency time. Surely the game will give you an opportunity to buy some more later.
Yeah, but in this set piece, I don't know.
I hope so.
Where is this chicken? That's not the chicken.
Oh,
Let's get this beer bottle again. These are pretty good. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from?
maybe it isn't actually the chickens you can hit guys with. Maybe it's just on about like the plates.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a health item over there. There's a health item over
Yep,
there.
you need to go get that. That is HP supplement a big health item? I don't remember it being one last time we used it.
I don't know if we did use one last time.
I think we have.
You know, it's better than using my big ones.
Just leave Kazuma alone, he just wants to have a beer and chill.
Now we're gonna see if it is, because greatly recovers.
Oh,
It's okay.
so it's like the health item you already have, except it doesn't do anything with spirit.
Yeah.
Table salt. These guys are complete meat shields.
Okay. I don't know why you lost your lock on.
You're so close to getting away from him as well, then.
He just threw those at me.
Ooh.
Any more?
You know what you should do while you're in here?
Huh.
You should take all the items you can and put them in your inventory. All the weapons.
I don't know if there are any more weapons. There's no one.
There's another butcher's knife. Just what every good Yakuza member needs.
Yeah.
1 rope and 2 knives. There we go.
Okay, so let's see. How do we get out of here? Where's the way out? There's no more items in a nook or a cranny, right? No, I've been around this.
Oh, there's another butcher's knife there you could take.
Where?
So you could have one in your hand as well. Yeah. They're on all of the shelves by the look of it.
Okay. I'm full up on butcher knives now. Cutscene. We're gonna fight this boss now, and
I've
30
been
of his
expecting
guys.
You, Kazuma Kiryu. Let me see now. It's been 12 long years.
Lao Ka Long. Why the hell are you involved?
I think you've
I
already
was
killed
hired
all of his
by Mr.
guys.
Shimano.
No, there's
You've
cat
killed
there.
like
Very much
30
worth
odd
my
people.
while. I am quite fond of big business deals.
No,
I
it looks
have
like he's
a
got
nose for
plenty
it.
more.
You're after the 10 billion too?
You don't seem to understand.
You're single-handedly
the true worth of
destroying
this
the
girl,
triad.
Mr. Kiryu.
Dosei could never
And for
help.
that matter,
You could never
neither
hope
does Shimano.
to be as successful as you are at destroying crime.
Are very foolish.
Yeah, I mean, the cops would just hire me. No one-man triad task
Where's
force.
the pendant?
I've already sold it to Nishiki. That cheapskate Shimano. Unfortunately, he wouldn't make a reasonable offer.
Did you take
If
care of
that's
him?
the case, then you
I know
don't need the
secret.
girl anymore.
If you need it.
On the contrary,
Have you tried just kicking him
having this
straight
girl in my
in the
possession
pelvis
is enough for
repeatedly?
me.
It works
What?
pretty good.
What the hell do you mean?
I've had enough of this conversation. I am the man who rose to the top of the Snake Flower Triad by force.
Okay, so he's got a halberd thing.
Is that a halberd? I'm not
Come
sure
now.
it is.
Halberd's the
Allow
one with
me
the
to
blade at
show
the
you
top,
Hold
what
right?
on.
Triad is
Definitely.
really capable of.
I think a halberd's one with an axe head.
Oh, I don't know. It's a sword. It's a swordy spear.
Yep. Yep. There's a specific name for that type of that type of spear, and I don't know what it is.
Of course there is. Help item. He does a lot of damage.
You're gonna need those health items. Yep. You're gonna need them.
You wouldn't let me pick it up.
Ah, I need to know what that type of weapon's called now.
Pick it up.
All I can think about all of a sudden.
Wait, can I cheese like that?
Can you what?
Can I face him? No, okay.
I was about to say that would make me feel bad for it if you did that.
It would.
Remember, you've got 2 more butcher's knives.
I do. I'm gonna try some stuff here. Ooh, ooh. There was a sword in
They
that
have
vase.
swords in them as well. Imagine all the people who never even bother go for weapons in this boss fight.
I'm sure there's some. And I broke his I broke his stick.
Yeah. Watch now as you make this fight even harder.
Maybe.
Actually, it doesn't seem like it's that hard so far.
Not so far, no.
That jacket that he's wearing,
Pretty cool.
even your suit jacket, really, yeah, it looks snazzy, but it doesn't look fit for fighting in.
No.
I wouldn't want to get that dirty.
Okay, I need a couple things here. I need a little bit of health. I need a butcher's knife.
You only just dodged that.
Great. So that's how this boss fight's gonna play out, huh?
As soon as you run out of butcher's knife, throw another part in. See if that destroys his weapons again.
Block doesn't work against your swords with the butcher's knife. And he had me.
Blocking weapons doesn't usually work.
Nothing in that one.
No, you didn't even disarm him this time. Or that time.
I missed that time.
Kazuma just wants to vex you. Oh, that one had a sword.
I am gonna health up here though.
Like, we're so close to beating this boss fight.
I disarmed him. And I got to do a special on him.
I don't think you've actually managed to do a special move on a boss yet.
Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Just a little bit.
Nah, that's weaker than most of his normal
And
attacks.
he's throwing knives
Oh,
now.
and he got a gun.
No, those,
Oh, I thought he got a gun.
no, those knives. Time for my special
Skype frame
attack.
rate.
Yeah, he has kunai.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I saw them now.
See that? That was pretty
Skype
good.
frame rate didn't let me see what they were.
That's a pretty good ending.
Kazuma special saves today.
I should make a graphic for that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kazuma Kiryu, you're under arrest.
For
She's quick to promote you from random guy to uncle.
Uncle's
What the hell do you mean kidnapping? Pseudo?
doesn't
You
have to mean
saw
you're
it
a
with
relative.
your own eyes. She wasn't abducted by him.
Yeah, I know, but it was a quick transition.
Just the word.
She suddenly decided, yeah, this guy's my uncle.
The word in Japanese used to refer to somebody older than you. That's a male is uncle. Even if it's just a random guy.
Excuse me.
Okay, so I'm in jail again.
Mm-hmm.
Again for something I didn't do. Related to the same guy.
Kazuma's gonna spend all of his days in prison. That's the next 5 games in the series.
Yeah.
You're just waiting out your sentence
Uncle Kazuma.
and driving a taxi every now and then.
Yakuza 2 is...
Wait, how did she get in?
I
It's
don't know.
all my fault.
Yakuza 2 is just prison break,
I
except
really
in
wanted
Japan.
to be with you,
Ah,
but I didn't want to cause any more trouble.
so you mean
for
the beginning of the Yakuza papers? That was a pretty good prison break, or
You
prison
could
escape
never,
method.
ever cause
Yeah.
me trouble.
Bit stupid,
Worked.
but it worked. Yep, that's all that matters.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
If you let me...
I'll be in deep shit, yeah. I know, but it's too late. Let's go.
He's got some New York in his accent. It's weird. I think that's...
Wait, how small was that prison cell door?
It looked pretty small. But
Yeah. who's like half a person size.
I think this is
Prison for dwarves.
I think this is a good place to stop here.
Yeah, I think it is.
So that's Game Kiwi Plays Yakuza 1. I'm Mike CP.
And I've been another person, and as always,
Keep it juicy.